Hello lovelies, this is going to be an interesting reading on how you make people feel when you leave. So how do they feel in your absence, that kind of stuff. I don't really know what's going to come up, so don't shoot the messenger if it's good or bad, to be honest. But that being said, please do subscribe, like, comment, all of that jazz, or interact with my channel because it helps the algorithm. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am. So there we have it, before we even begin with the piles. But yeah, everything else is pre-picked, pre-shuffled, and we are going to be using the Manara Erotic Oracle to choose cards from. Don't know if that's a good idea, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, so look at this crystal. It's just an amethyst, but it's just massive and it sparkles really lovely. In yeah, no, I don't use crystals to pick cards from, but I don't know, that might be a thing sometime deep in the future, very deep in the future, when my setup is completely different to it is now. But this is it for now. Okay, pile 1. How do you make people feel when you leave? How do people feel when you leave? One card for pile 1, please. How do people feel when you leave? Pile 2. Well, that was fast, but that's 2 cards. I'm gonna take 1. Okay, and then how do people feel when you leave? Pile 3. 1 card, please. There we go. Cool. Pile 1. We have the 3 of Earth, so the 3 of Pentacles, which is also the Mars in Capricorn. Pile 2, we have the 1 of Earth, so Pentacle. 1 of Pentacles. That makes no sense. Ace of Pentacles. That's it. And then with pile 3, we have the 3 of Swords, 3 of Air. Lovely, which is Saturn in Libra. So some of you may have the placements. They may be completely irrelevant to you, whatever the case is. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. These are the options. Please pick your pile. And I'll let you choose in silence. Again, how do people feel when you leave? I'm gonna start now with pile 1. Okay, cool. For some of you, people feel like they want to work with you, so when you leave, it's a bit, I don't really want to lose this person because they were a good teammate, because you do a lot of work, to be honest. You pull your weight basically on the table, that kind of thing. You bring enough with you. You are the table, quite frankly. Some of you, someone's parents may miss you as well. I'm just getting that from the statues above, that I don't know why, but yeah. Or parental figures may miss you. Sometimes when you're off gallivanting with like sexual partners or anything like that, if that is the case, older figures are a bit like, oh, where did you go, or where did he go, or where did they go, or whatever. I want to talk to them now, kind of thing. So maybe sometimes when you're literally right into getting to the pleasurable stuff, someone is contacting you or wanting to contact you and be like, hello, can I have your attention right now, please? A bit of a cock block. Is that what you call it? I think so. Basically, cock block energy, that kind of stuff. But yeah, okay. How do people feel when you leave? That is all I'm getting from this card currently, so I'm gonna move on to the next ones, which are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the Moon. Okay, and the Queen of Swords. Spicy. Or sad, really. Okay, people may feel like they don't really know you with the Moon, like you keep your cards to your chest, like they constantly have to pull information out of you with the Queen of Swords here, because I feel like you have really high boundaries, or really strong boundaries rather. So people are consistently feeling like when you leave, you take everything with you, that kind of thing. There's nothing to be said, or there's too much to be said rather. You may say nothing, but they have words to say to you when you leave. I probably should have clarified what I mean when I say when you leave, but I really do mean for just anyone in general, to be honest. When you leave them reeling, that's for one, I guess. But okay. How do people feel when you leave? Ooh. Some of you may be the present under the tree, just because, you know, but you're too big for the tree, so you are the entire luxury gift. And when you leave, people realize your sense of worth. And with the Moon, it may be too late when they actually realize it, for some people here. Okie dokie. If anything from the past pops up in terms of romantic interests, I may touch on that, but if you're looking for closure or anything like that, that could also come up in this reading, basically. But yeah, I feel like you've left a lot in the past, and the past would love some words to share with you, but I don't think you'd let the past ruin anything for you, or even allow the past to come back to speak to you, basically. Or at least unsavory connections anyway. But I do feel like you're someone who knows their worth, and you will speak about what matters to you. But if it's not necessary to speak on anything, you're just going to leave without saying a word, basically. And then people will miss you with the Three of Earth because they don't know what to do with themselves without you, that kind of thing. Which does go to show that people may feel like they need you more than you need them, so that kind of means that their self-concept isn't exactly up to par with yours, so you may have been settling as well. I do have to say that too, so whoop. But okay, next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Page of Cups and the Five of Coins. Cool. How do people feel when you leave? Well, no surprise here. Feeling left out in the cold, like you ran around with their emotions, you took everything and you kind of left. Or you just didn't spill your emotions like they expected you to spill your emotions. I feel like you do leave people in the cold though. I feel like they leave, once you leave, people notice your absence like quite heavily as well with the Five of Pentacles here. There's a breach or a space where you used to be where now your absence is felt because you used to do, again, a lot of the work. I feel like you used to be the main caretaker, that kind of thing, the main giver, someone who was consistently giving and slaying themselves for other people as well. So some of you could have been people pleasers, or someone who just was slightly overgiving, so when you took your energy back, people noticed that you didn't want to give to them as much as you were giving before. They may have taken it personally, but to be honest, if you took your power back, then quite frankly, that's yay for you. Nay for the haters, but yay for everyone involved in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Someone could be drinking here, whether that's you or another party in the past, that kind of thing. Someone could have been drinking or spilling drinks, or just in general not feeling like they can talk about their emotions, but they really want to spill all of their emotions everywhere, basically. So someone could have been making a scene when you left, or they wanted to make a scene when you left, but maybe they decided to hold back with the Five of Coins as well, because for whatever reason it felt like they shouldn't speak up, basically. Okay, that's wild. Last cards we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Cool. Going forward to new beginnings. I don't really think you care about the past, to be honest, but I just wanted to do this reading generally, so let's see what happens. But basically, people may feel like you think they are fools when you leave because they have acted like fools, or they also, on the flip side, may feel like you're the fool for leaving them. But I feel like that would be someone who would be thinking that would be someone who's very high up on their horse in a very cocky way, not in the best sense. Ace of Pentacles, they wish you would return so that they can actually treat you better, and maybe on the second time around it would actually be a better relationship, whether that's romantic, other type of emotional connection, basically, where two people or multiple people are together and having a merry-go-round, that kind of thing. So the second chance may actually present itself far better than the first one ever did. But I don't really know if you're looking for the past, to be honest. I don't think you are. I'm really feeling like this is about you going in new and oh my god, why can't I speak? In a completely new direction where you don't really deal with people who kind of left you in the cold or left you behind, or people that you also left behind, basically. But yeah, for very few people here, when you leave, some people feel a bit relieved because they don't have to give to you as much as you expected them to give. That's kind of unhealthy, I'm not gonna lie. So if you put your foot down and you wanted and expected something specific, and the person said no, they kind of feel relieved now that you're out of their life because they weren't able to give you that in the first place. Damn. Again, some people may feel like they want to give it to you now, but it may be way too late, basically. Oh, this is wild. Yeah, I hope that was enlightening. That is all I have for you. That was a weird reading, and I may not do this reading ever again because that's wild. But yeah, again, I hope it resonated. Feel free to stick around, and please check out a happier reading that I have because this was a bit iffy. But yes, see you. Pio 2, you have chosen the One of Earth. So, Ace of Pentacle. How do people feel when you leave? For some of you, some people feel a bit speechless. Just her face over there is just like, what on earth just happened? Like, did you really just say you're gonna leave me? Um, yeah, it's a bit of a shocking situation here. Like, they wanted to offer you something, but they couldn't offer you something because you took your bags and left. Okay. Some people feel like you are better off without them because the Ace of Earth is a very fruitful beginning here. It's someone who knows their worth. It's also someone who isn't afraid to actually spend their resources on something that will be fruitful and will bear more, fruit, I guess, again. Okay, how do people feel when you left? I am getting that you're better off without them. Whoever you have left behind, basically. That's it for now. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the, King of Pentacles and also Strength. Okay. People have felt like they wanted to caress you, to be with you further, rather than, be left behind by you. So, yeah, wanting to please you again, that kind of thing. Not in a sexual way, I don't think. I feel like this is very, in a romantic way, yes, but not sexually. Does that make sense? In a very platonic, romantic, but also just playful is the wrong word. Sensual, sensual is also the wrong word, but I just mean like a shoulder to cry on, that kind of energy. People want to take care of you, basically. So when you left them, it feels like they still want to protect you, that kind of thing. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, people feel like they want to protect you, like they want you all to themselves, that kind of thing. I feel like you inspire a lot of protection. So some of you here may be in your feminine energy, actually, because this could be the Capricorn card, I guess. But Capricorn is feminine energy in general, but Earth usually is very feminine, regardless of that. So yeah, I feel like you leave people feeling like they need to protect you, like you were someone worthy of protection, like you're worthy and your value is, quite high and all of that. Cute, lovely stuff, basically. People feel peaceful because they know that you may return, or that they've made it safe for you to return. So I feel like you're dealing with people here who are very secure in their self-concept, in the and in their own self-image, basically. So I don't think this is people from the past who are, complete dickheads for leaving you, or you leaving them and you left them for good reason. I feel like these are people who are completely self-sufficient and they know what they have, basically. So they do admire you, and they do actually value your friendship, your love, your whatever you're giving, basically. They value the nurturing energy that you have between you going on, between you, is what I meant. But anyways, for some of you, this could be a connection that feels like it's been forever, whether that's in a romantic sense or just in a friendly way. But you've known this person for a long time, and you know that you can trust them, and they also know that you can trust them. Did that even make sense? You know that you can trust each other, basically. There's been trust built here over time, with and not just time in general, but like action over time in general. So showcasing again and again and again that there is trust here. And confidence too, with the Ace of Pentacles too. This is lovely. Okay. Next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Ace of Cups. Again, when you leave, people feel like they want to better themselves for you, like they're patient for you, like they have time for you, like they want to see you again here with the Seven of Pentacles. This is usually a card for someone standing up for themselves, and they have the energy but also the patience to do that. So they have the patience to fight for themselves. And then with the Ace of Cups, well, that's a bit self-sufficient with the love, I guess. But finding ways, basically, to communicate their love for you is what they think about when you leave. Someone here may have long hair and read a lot of either self-help books, self-help books or just funny stuff, because it says 42 Don't Panic, which is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But yeah, the answer to the universe is 42. Someone may be 42, or 42 may be a pivotal year, or in general a pivotal number. Okay. I feel like people want to grow with you, so every time you leave, they feel like planting seeds again and watering them so that, you know, the love actually cascades down and replenishes everyone involved. You genuinely do bring a lot of good into this world, and people value that, like, a lot. And I hope you value, well, I mean, I'm assuming you value yourself a lot to be able to be in this kind of energy where other people also value you, so that's beautiful. Lovely stuff. Some of you may have been through a lot, and people know that, and they actually really appreciate it when you share your emotions with them. I'm only saying that because, you know, broken legs, broken door, that kind of thing. Arms as well. But yeah, some of you may be healing or in the process of healing a lot of love trauma as well, and people are very happy to be able to be in your presence whilst you're healing, because they feel like when you heal, they also heal. That kind of stuff. Yeah, some people are also impressed by the fact that you're still strong enough to stand here or to sit here, or, you know, do yourself. That kind of thing. You do you. And you just look magnificent doing it too. Interesting stuff. Oh yeah, we have the Ace of Cups and also the Ace of Pentacles, so that's lovely. I feel like you're very secure in yourself, both emotionally and physically or monetarily speaking, in this realm currently. And you've been doing that for a while, helping yourself to more love, to more patience. Yeah. Spreading joy, spreading love, so people have nothing but positive things to think when you leave. Like, this isn't just about missing your energy because people feel like they're entitled to it. This is literally lovely stuff. Cute. Last cards we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Five of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Again, your security, very important here. With the Five of Wands, I feel like people want to fight for your attention. So when you leave, they're just like, ugh, where is this person going again? I really want them to spend time with me, or for me to spend time with them. Read it how you want it, because one is more personal and more selfish than the other, basically. But in either direction, people want to spend time with you because they know that you are successful, you are rich on the inside, and it radiates outwardly as well. So the love you give to people is quite addictive. With the Five of Wands here, it inspires for some people jealousy, because when people love you this much, it's obvious. Like, if you're walking down the street and people see how other people look at you, that kind of energy, this is what this is giving. But yeah, I feel like your security is literally visible on every level, especially physically, and people are attracted to that. So every time you leave, people think of ways to have you for themselves, not in a, you know, weird, what do you call it, weird selfish way, but, well, some people, I guess, but in a more natural, I want to spend time with this person way, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think this energy came easily to you, where you are now radiating all of this love and you attract all of these blessings and things like that. I think you had to work for this for quite a while, especially with the King of Pentacles, because this isn't a... It's not a card to suggest that it came easily or came naturally. Well, I mean, it could have, but I feel like you've also honed it in and worked on yourself enough to know your own value, so that it can radiate outwards and people can see it too. I don't think you need external validation, but people are more than happy to give you external validation with the Five of Wands here. I think you get plenty of attention, basically, everywhere you go, and people do notice that as well. And again, they want to be part of your circles. I feel like with all of the singular energy we've gotten, which is the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Earth here, also maybe Strength and King of Pentacles too, you are really sought after and wanted. And I had a point about that, but I have forgotten it now, so oops. Why are you wanted and sought after? I mean, besides your energy, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've given you enough compliments anyway, so this is gonna be it, to be honest, love. But yeah, I hope to see you again in the next reading, so please stick around. But yes, see you in the next one. Bye. Pile 3, you've chosen the 3 of air here, so 3 of swords, how people feel when you leave. Well, heartbreak for one, for some people. There's pain involved. When you leave, you leave. There is no coming back for you when you leave. This may be a more serious type of reading, so you may have been attracted to pile 1 as well, maybe, because pile 1 was very serious too. Pile 2 was a bit more lovey-dovey. When you leave, you're actually, you know, always wanted, that kind of stuff. But this is like, when you leave, you break hearts. Like, the floor can open up and this person can sink through because they miss you that much, or because you're just not gonna let them in, basically. So I feel like you're the pile where maybe you block people unceremoniously, kind of thing. If they hurt you, you're done. And some of you here could be giving a lot of chances to people who kind of don't deserve you in the first place, which is fair. We all do that as humans, and then we learn our lessons. And yeah, but this is slightly operating from extremes. So yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, interesting. First cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, people don't really know how to feel when you leave. For one, they want to love you, but two, they're kind of lost in their head. They don't know what they did wrong, or they know exactly what they did wrong, but they don't know why you left. So some people here feel entitled to your energy and to your love, but they don't know why, or there's something karmic about I hate using these words because it makes it feel like it's a weird love reading that people just throw around, but I don't know, there's something in your energy here that prevents people from coming to you, like, correctly. And I do want to, you know, be wise with my words here, but at the same time, people literally, you know, attract what they kind of like as well, in that sense. Or you attract problems sometimes because you signed up to work these problems out in this lifetime. Well, that's just my belief, so if you don't prescribe to that, please don't listen to me. But, like, at the same time, maybe hear me out before you screen everything out, basically. Okay. You may have signed up to do contracts with people who weren't going to serve you in any way, shape, or form, besides learning lessons from them, so that you can take yourself, you know, so you can actually feel worthy of yourself and that kind of stuff. So you can be closer to yourself and actually see your own worth from the inside out, not from other people. So the people who have left your life, I think this is for, like, serious people, where you've had relationships with these people, whether that's platonic, romantic, or even familial, and they've kind of left you in a space where you feel like you really don't ever want to see them again, with the Three of Swords. For some of you here, you still have a lot of love for people who you don't really want back in your life, so you may miss them, but you don't want them back in your life at all. This could also be reversed as well. Some people may have a lot of love for you, but they don't really want to be in your own energy either. But apply how it applies, obviously. Everyone has a different situation, so okay. Next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Moon. There we go, and the Page of Swords. If you're expecting communication from someone, I don't know if it will come. It may. The moon may be important. The moon may be in Gemini. I don't know why I'm saying Gemini specifically, but this is the vibe I'm getting from this card. When this person contacts you, Page of Swords gives me Gemini vibes as well, to be honest, or air energy in general. So this, if you're expecting communication from someone that has left you in a weird space, or you've left them in a weird space, or something like that, or maybe it's even unexpected communication, watch for the next either Gemini moon or other air moon, which is either Libra or, oh god, what's the third air sign? I forgot. Aquarius. There we have it. We currently have a, oh god, are we in an Aquarius? Oh no, we passed Pisces, didn't we? I don't know what we have right now. Plus, by the time I post this, it'll probably change anyway. Moon thing, but yeah. Anyways, okay. So, but Gemini, I'm pretty sure the Gemini moon is coming by real quickly. So watch for some kind of unexpected communication from somebody you haven't heard of in a while, or be careful not to start conversations with people that, well, I say be careful, but you're gonna do whatever you want. So if you want to talk to someone, maybe go and do it. If it's really on your mind and it's bugging you, I think this is a sign to actually communicate with that person. Not to start anything romantic or anything like that, but at least, you know, talk about what has gone down on anything like that. But again, for some people, I feel like you should wait for this person to contact you and not actually make absolutely any move towards them. Again, if you are expecting communication. But if communication happens and it's in person and not, you know, something that you instigated online or they instigated online, and if it just kind of happened, well, it happens, i.e. like in the workplace or something like that. Okay, how do people feel when you leave? Like they have to recollect their emotions with the moon here, like they have to hide their true feelings from you because they don't know how to communicate their feelings with the page of swords here. Or if they do communicate their feelings, it's like they're freaking putting their foot in their mouth or a freaking sword in their mouth, because they literally, they say anything that comes to mind. So the communication you may be having with someone may be a bit jarring here, or also hidden. The Cancer, there's Cancer on the card. Well, I mean, the moon is technically a Cancer and also Pisces card. So yeah, you could be hearing some from someone in the next Cancer moon as well. We're gonna have a Cancer new moon, which is on the 17th of July. So that, please be careful of manipulation there. Like all of the astrology and stuff like that does speak of manipulation and having ulterior motives and all of that jazz. So starting new things, yay, successful, but there may be some murky energy in the background being like, wait, but why are you starting this relationship, or why are you starting this endeavor, kind of thing. What are you looking for here? Is it closure or is it a new beginning? Examining your own emotions here will be definitely key. I made this very much about you, but okay, let me go back to how people feel when you leave them. Again, I am getting that people want to communicate with you, but they don't know what to say, or that they will ruin it if they say anything. So again, it's on them. Their self-concept doesn't allow them to communicate properly. And yours potentially doesn't allow, is quite restrictive in the sense that you're not allowing them back in your well, I mean, for good cause, to be honest. You're not allowing people back in your energy, but if they wanted to apologize, that there's a wall there that they can't penetrate either. So it's a two-way thing, really, to be honest, with this one. It always is a two-way thing, isn't it? With the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups here as well. I feel like people do have a lot of love for you, but sometimes they don't know how to express it properly here. Which is why it ends up in the Three of Swords energy. When people don't know how to express themselves, they kind of lose out on the best things on their life, really. Same with the Two of Swords here. Constantly making back and forth decisions, and then not making a decision is also a decision here. So some people have lost you because they haven't made the right decision, or they haven't made any decision at all to bridge the gap between you two. Interesting. Again, I do feel like there will be, pay attention to the moon cycles, honestly, because I feel like there will be something that happens either at night or just on a specific moon day, I guess. Moon night. But yeah, or you may get some clarifying information, even if it's not from a specific person you're seeking. There will be some kind of epiphany you have about a connection here, or someone may have and then communicate it to you. I feel like listening in this pile is very important, just so that you are able to move on, basically. And I mean with happiness, not with, like, I don't know, hatred or negative other emotions, that kind of stuff. Okay, last cards we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the King of Chalices and also the Eight of Coins. Some of you may have been working a lot, so you haven't really had a moment to think about your emotions, or you're finally starting to realize how you feel about specific people at work specifically as well. And you're ready to confess your feelings as well, some people here. There's two flying fish coming out of this thing, cup, chalice. So again, there may be communication coming towards you, and one specifically to do with like love intentions. Whether or not that's platonic or romantic is a completely different thing, to be fair. But again, functioning relationships, healthy functioning relationships are really key in this pile, because I feel like you've been left feeling in this kind of energy as well with the Three of Swords here, where people haven't known how to treat you properly and you've left them because you were forced to leave them, quite frankly. Interesting. Okay. How do people feel when you leave? When you leave? They don't know whether to love you or just leave you alone, basically. They don't know if they should work on the relationship more, and any relationship is what I mean here, or if they should just give up on it. And I keep looking at the Two of Swords here. There's a lot of murky energy, especially with the moon as well. I feel like you need clarity in your life. Like in general. Me too, to be honest. That would be nice. But yeah, I feel like with this kind of energy, with the Three of Swords, and then when you get the Page of Swords as well, what you want is like actual clarity, but what you keep getting is tiny morsels of clarity, and it makes no sense for the big gulf in your chest, basically, when something serious happens, and then all you're getting is like tiny morsels here and there, and having to piece it back together by yourself. Yeah. I feel like you've been also working on yourself to create a better version of a stronger version of yourself, to actually make peace with the past and things like that, to make peace with your emotional body as well here. And you've been doing it successfully too, but it's been taking a toll, it's been taking time, and you feel like at this point you should be getting paid for it. Ah, okay, how do people leave? Oh my god, how do people feel when you leave, specifically? What else is there? For some, they feel like a dead animal, or splayed open, like you kind of took everything, like, and I mean everything in terms of emotion. So you took their heart and you kind of just, oh yeah, you took their heart and you left. A bit heartless, basically. They may think that you were heartless as well, for some people here, or that you can be heartless. For some people, they feel like you go from the Two of Cups straight to kind of blocking them, and then they feel absolutely, in pieces over you, and they don't know how to communicate about it, especially if you've been the one who's blocked them. But I do feel like there's something healthy coming towards you, and for some of you this may be at work as well. There's a healthy person, if you're looking for romance or anything like that, or at least a shoulder to cry on. There is a person who really does love spending time with you, posing as a King of Cups here. And if it's not another person, I feel like this could, and again, please take it as it resonates, because I don't necessarily mean this in a romantic sense, because this could be a friend or a father figure, or someone who really deeply cares about you and is happy to listen to what you have going on in your life, basically. Okay. I do want to mention with the Three of Swords here, with the extremes again, the only reason you go through extremes is because you're constantly putting yourself in a place where you need the extremes. So some people here need to listen clearly in terms of, or learn basically how to balance out their emotions so that they don't keep attracting extremes, either or, in either direction, either obsessive love or, and that doesn't, obsessive friendships as well, I guess, or heartless and cold relationships where there's just pain given to you for free, quite frankly. So yeah, finding a nice balance here will be definitely important, especially with both of these, the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. And again, I do feel like you've been working towards that, but I do feel like mentioning it again, basically. That is all. Okay, I hope that's clarified anything and I haven't confused anyone. But yeah, please stick around and feel free to look at a happier reading that I have posted somewhere on my channel. So yeah, please feel free to stick around, and I will see you in the previous or the next one. So bye, stay safe.